bring our attention toward the start line for the men's 8. It's the Czech Republic, Great Britain, Canada, Germany, Australia, and Italy.
So on the far side, we have the Czechs in lane 1, just 6 crews entered. Dokal, Sedlak, Koska, Hruska, Tichy, Vladimir Sobal, Chelobovsky, and the Cox, Barbora Zelenkova. Just 19 years of age. There they are. So in lane 2, it's the British. They won the race for lanes. Going from the bow seat, Will Stewart, Morgan Boulding, Jacob Dawson, Sholto Carnegie, Rory Gibbs, Tom Digby, James Rudkin, Tom Ford, Harry Brightmore in the Cox's seat. Charlie Elwes, hope you're recovering well after your operation. There's the Canadians in lane 3. Will Crowther's a decorated man up in the bows. The London Olympic silver medalist Liam King, Cody Bailey, Josh King, Luke Gadsden, Gavin Stone, Curtis Ames, Jacob Buzak, Laura Court in the Cox's seat. Germany, they led at 1,000 metres in the race for lanes. Benedikt Egling, Jasper Angel, Max John, Torben Johannesson, Olaf Roggensack, Mark Kaman, Wolf Nicholas Schroeder, Matthias Schoner in the stroke seat. Jonas Wiesen is coxing that. Here are Mark Prater's Aussies, Josh Hicks, Pat Holt, Timothy Masters, Jack Robinson, Simon Keenan come into the 8 from the pair, Ben Canham, Angus Widdicombe, Jackson Kench, Kendall Brodie, the 31-year-old Cox from Sydney Rowing Club. So the Italians, what can they do in lane 6? Emanuele Gaetano Lizzo, Alfonso Scalzoni, Simon Venier, Gennaro Di Mauro, the male big man from Cal Berkeley, won the IRAs, Giovanni Abagnoli, just 1B, Jacopo Figuero, Leonardo Pietro Caprina, Vincenzo Abagnoli, son of the great Giuseppe Abagnoli, winner of the 2 gold medals on Olympic Cox pairs. Emmanuel Capone, the 22-year-old Cox, replaces Alessandra Faella. Wow, got through all that, and now we can watch the race.
Well done.
So Germany will go out absolutely quickly. They'll look to hold on in the 3rd quarter. There's the German 8, and Jonas Wiesen looking to his left, looking to his right. The man from Ruder Gesellschaft, Kaden. It is the Italians who seem to lead early on this near side lane. And Gennaro Di Mauro, you can see the big man in the middle of the 8, can't you there? As the Australians powering off the start. Spoke with their coach Mark Prater, who's pretty pleased with their row in the race for lanes. Over there on that far side, is that the British bows?
Yeah, the Great Britain just edging out to overhaul the Italians, Italy with that quick start, but it is GB. Canadians running with them, the Germans, the Italians, and back to Australia, the Czech Republic.
So we're here on Lago di Varese. This is the final race of World Rowing Cup 2. It's been a great 3 days of competition. There is Tom Ford stroking the British 8. Through the first 500, they lead the race. What a first quarter from the British. They got done by the Germans in the race for lanes. That happened earlier on Friday. It hasn't happened now. And in second place to the British, it is the Canadians who are having a much better performance. They are up there. Germany in 3rd level with the Italians. Australians yet to show in this race. And that Canadian 8 really have come on since the race for lane.
Yeah.
By Maxine Kapiski, sorry.
No, just Laura. I loved that shot of Laura Court in the coxswain seat from the Canadian 8. And yeah, absolutely spot on. But that's Germany and then GB moving.
Matthias Schoner, a stroke of the German 8, but Britain are moving out. The world champions, minus their talismanic 5-man, Charlie Elwes, who's recovering from a minor operation. Hopes to be back for Lucerne, but I'm not sure he'll make it. There's the bowman of the Italian 8, Emanuele Gaetano Lizzo from the Marina Militaire in Zabaudia. Stroke man took them off so quickly, didn't he, Vincenzo Abagnale? Through to 1,000 metres already, Colleen.
Yeah, halfway. Do you think Australia will get themselves onto the podium? That's what I'm wondering.
Well, you know, they've kind of been cool, calm and collected. They're rowing quite well. Not as good as these guys. They look really long. They look really sharp, don't they? Look at the front end. You've got effectively a sub, but he's a world champion in the bows, Will Stewart. And moving down the boat, you've got Rory Gibbs, the bowman, who has moved into the middle to anchor that race, the Oxford Brooks oarsman. And it doesn't seem to have made much difference to the speed of the British 8, missing Elwes.
The race for bronze is absolutely incredible. 3 crews going level, Italy, Australia, and Germany. As we know, Great Britain up at the top, then Canada riding with the Canadians.
The Canadians will love this, won't they, being in the contention. One of those members of the Canadian silver medal 8, Will Crowther's up in the bow seat, the 35-year-old. Didn't have success in Rio or in Tokyo, but looks to have found a crew that is now really trucking. The Canadians did win their heat at the World Championships in Rachice in 2022. We expected big things of the final. They kind of disappointed and came 5th. This is a new project, a new year, and Canadian rowing in silver medal position, but let's not take anything away from the way Britain are moving out in front. Almost clear water now of the Canadian. Look at that symmetry. Poetry in motion, Khalid.
Yeah, it's fantastic, isn't it? Just flow, pure flow, open water lead, back to the Canadians. That's the bow number 5 of the Aussies, bow 4 of Germany, and then Italy starting to lose touch.
Yeah, the Aussies are moving through really well after losing a little bit of pace on the start. Germany will be delighted if they can hang on for a bronze medal. Canada, not quite the looseness that the British 8 are showing out forward, letting that boat run under them. You can see the race between Germany doing much better than they were in the race for lanes, and the Australians, Canada in the silver medal position. The race between Germany and Australia is pushing them through. The Canadians, Canada are going to miss out. Can you believe that? Australia going for the silver medal, Germany for the bronze medal. That will be a turn-up if the German men's 8, coached by Sabine Schager, do get a medal here. That will be fantastic, but Britain looks superb. Out in gold medal position, you can see them there. They're clear of the field. They're moving through to the line effortlessly, beautifully. Look at the flow as they cross the line in first place. Great Britain take a gold medal. Arms aloft from the crowd. Australia just had Germany for the silver medal. Canada have to settle for 5th place. Italy grab 4th, I think, and the Czechs will come in 6th.
Wow, what a push from the Australians there at the end, and fantastic. Harry Brightmore we saw celebrating. Fantastic performance for Great Britain.
Yeah, that was an object lesson in 8th rowing. And, you know, when we think of how close the British were to the Romanians at the European Championships, just that narrow margin. And I guess the Romanians are sitting here looking, thinking, well, we were that close to the British, you know, maybe all right. And I don't think Antonio Colomici is going to double his crew up. You know, they're made out of the pair and the 4 and the double, so to speak. But, you know, that's the speed the Romanians can show, and it puts them in a good silver medal position in this race. But maybe the British have moved on. Steve Trapmore, the coach, been working with them, obviously, in the 3 weeks since Bled. Water here is a lot flatter than it was in Bled. I think we saw some of the best of what the British could do.
Very fluid. And yeah, start to finish.
It's a great result for the Australians, that silver medal, just keeping their bows ahead of the Germans. They'll love that to take with them to train for the 3 weeks before now on the Varese, but it's a massive result for German rowing. You see them just crossing the line to grab that bronze medal. I say massive because, you know, the German 8 couldn't even make the final at the World Championships last year. They didn't win a medal in their home European Championships in Munich last year. They didn't win a medal in the European Championships this year in Bled, but here they've got a bronze medal.
A